All of the negativity and hate and um, bigotry and all that. It's not it's not going to get us anywhere, and it's not going to make your life any better. It's not going to make you feel any better. Um, like hating, waking up to hate someone that that you disagree with politically is not. I don't know if that makes your coffee any sweeter, or if like your bacon's any more crisp. I don't get that. Um, we live, I believe, right now in 2025 in an indecent time where indecency is more currency than being decent. I am an 80s baby, and in the 1980s, decency was currency, and people who were indecent were most likely talked about and cast out. You were shamed publicly for being indecent. You weren't promoted. You weren't elected. You weren't you weren't hailed as a hero. No one no one voted for you. But I mean, we live in different times now, so I just think we live in an indecent time where indecency is currency now. Now, the more bombastic and more verbose and the more negative and ugly and hateful you are, the more attention that people give you. And I don't know. I decided I'm not going to be. I can't be a part of that. I mean, I am a part of it, but what I'm saying is I don't want to be a contributor, right? I'm not gonna like I don't want to use my platform for contributing to the negativity. Yeah, sure, I'm up here talking about it, but I'm not going to perpetuate it in any shape or form. What I'm going to do is mention that when I'm growing up, when me personally, when I'm growing up in the United States of America, in the America I grew up in, I grew up on Sesame Street. I grew up on Mr. Rogers. I grew up on, I don't know, Muppet Babies and Fraggle Rock and things like that. And Eureka's Castle. Like I grew up um on watching television programming that taught you how to be decent to people who are not like you at all. Like I grew up in a time where like being decent to somebody who's not like you is the right thing to do and a good way to be. I grew up in a time where um, helping older people walk across the street was commonplace and is practiced, and it's hailed as being decent. Like you weren't doing anything special. You were doing things that you were supposed to be doing according to society that I grew up in. So society I grew up in like taught you decency and ingrained it in you, and that's how we all became better Americans. At least us, quote unquote millennial, whatever we are, 40 something year olds. Yeah, it opened the door, for people that's been ingrained and helping people carry heavy things or get. Well, I'm 6'3", so helping short people um reach something tall is just comes with being 6'3", right? Yeah, I'm trying to get the pancake mix right there, right there, yeah. And then I just reach and then that's it. But uh um opening car doors. Yeah, I mean, just all the little minutia things of chivalry and decency were the things I grew up with, and I if there's any wish I had is to bring that back, but we just don't live in those times anymore, and that's what really sucks.